subscriber, probably maybe 60,000 views. Once I did that in the beginning
Nice.
of this year to now, all the way now, I went up to like 150 views in the channel, 150,000, and I hit the
Nice. Damn.
within a year. So that helps a lot.
Awesome.
All
That
right.
helps a lot. So
So
it's a lot of it.
we are live with Point Taken. This is the first episode that we have here. Sorry, the other place was being dumb. All right, like the other software we were using was being completely dumb. Mob Squad over here. You got Stampede, Ultimate One, and Carlos sitting all the way over there. This right here is just like Around the Horn. If you ever watch ESPN's Around the Horn before it got canceled, we're gonna revive that structure with that format. I'm sorry, with wrestling. All right. So, your first, oh yeah. So we gotta go over there. We will start off with if you're eliminated, you get 30 seconds of FaceTime before we boot you off the show. Okay, or yeah, type of deal. You get kicked off the show. All right. Winner gets 1 minute FaceTime. Self-explanatory right there. Let's get on to this. Al Ahid UAE Youth Club soccer team has raised a special banner in honor of John Cena's retirement. How do you guys feel about this? We'll start with Mob Squad.
Well, you know, I
Sorry,
got, I
Ultimate
got,
One.
I got the jersey on for this. You know, so
Oh my
anything
God.
John Cena, I'll get behind. One of the goats from the same state as me, so I'm not against anything John Cena do. Anytime someone gets a chance to promote him, do it. I'm behind you.
I
No,
feel,
simple stuff.
I feel that.
Um, and as far as pulling that out there, it's also dope to have the "You Can't See Me" on the sports field. So it goes together.
Hell yeah. All right. Ultimate One, I'm sorry for missing you. That one, yeah, that's on me.
Uh,
So you're up.
I don't worry about nah, that's cool because the man, I mean, he wrestled what 20, 25 years, something like that,
Yeah.
and he was the face of WWE for so many years.
Yep.
So he's not just here in the United States. You talk about all over the world. He made a big difference with the kids and all that stuff. So it's cool to see stuff like he's getting the well respect outside of WWE. To me, honestly, WWE should have done a little better,
Yep.
giving him that respect. But he's all over. He's culture. He's culture all over the place, and everybody knows who he is. So that's a cool thing. I like it though.
Stampede.
Absolutely incredible. Um, the man is a legend in the wrestling industry. Like Ultimate One said, 20 plus years, and the impact that he's had on the industry, not only in WWE but across the board and across the globe. There's a lot of people in wrestling rings right now in WWE and AEW, Japan, everywhere, because of John Cena and
That's
the
true.
influence that he's had. So well deserved and well earned. I'm glad they
That's
did.
true. Carlos, saved the best for last.
You know, I think it's a good reminder. I think sometimes, us wrestling fans that are like hardcore fans, we get jaded by our baby faces. Like, oh, this guy again, like this is so generic. And I just think like it's a good reminder of how a babyface, a pro wrestler, can make an impact on the world. And how much of a like role model they can be for kids. And again, it's just a good reminder of just because somebody's not your flavor, maybe don't ever discount the kind of impact they're making on the kids around the world and people and being role models.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, no. All right. So Bret Hart came out publicly and said that he feels like Eric Bischoff has no genitals, and Hulk Hogan was calling the shots all along. Do you guys agree with Bret Hart, or is this just another Bret the Hitman Hart talking? We'll start with Ultimate One on this one.
Listen, Bret Hart. Everybody thinks he's going nuts and he's bitter and all that stuff. I mean, he was there. I mean, and it's funny that we're bringing this up because I just saw the story about the Sting and Hogan match. Hogan was he was calling the shots. Bischoff was his little bitch. I always say that. And honestly, you know, Bishop claimed that when the night after him and Sting, he wanted to change the outcome of the match. He wanted to win that match. So Hogan had creative control. This is why, if you remember, a couple of years later after that whole Vince Russo thing, it was because he had creative control. He wanted to win the world title. He wasn't open to give other people chances to grow in the business. So,
Yep.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe he definitely was. He had creative controls. You know what I'm saying? And Bishop was this little bitch.
We'll go with Stampede next.
I remember watching this live and in person as it happened because I'm the elder statesman on the panel here. But yeah, with Eric, I mean, it got to the point the only thing you could see was his feet, because the rest of them was sticking out of Hogan's ass.
Yes, yes. Oh my God, yes.
Like watching the downfall of what WCW was, like when the NWO first came in, like this was fucking hot, man. Like, wow, I never seen anything like this before. And just to watch it just slowly deteriorate, it was really sad to see.
Yes, it was.
When they put the locks on the doors, that was sad. But yeah, I agree with Brett because I seen it happen.
Yeah. All right, and we'll go with Carlos on this one.
I mean, Bischoff was the guy who was giving away the results on Nitro for Tape Raws. He's the guy who had Medusa dump the title in the trash.
Yes.
So I'm not going to say Bischoff didn't have balls. He counter programmed 183 weeks for a reason. But yeah, I mean, Hogan had creative control, but at the same time, if it wasn't for Hogan, we wouldn't even have this WCW. So, I mean, it is what it is. Like, I just tell people, Bret Hart's a worker at heart. I enjoy it. Like, the guy knows how to stay relevant. I don't really think he believes all this stuff he says. I just think he knows how to work people. He's a carny and enjoy it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I'll start.
All right, Mob.
And I think Bret Hart's still out here working, showing you he's the best there because he's working people's feelings right now. But I do believe when it comes to Hogan, this is absolutely true. That's why I call him Eric Bischoff. That's why I call him that.
You're not the only one.
Oh my God.
Comes to Hogan, listen, man. Hogan was stiff arming a lot of people.
Yeah.
I will say there was some people that give Hogan props when they was younger, but for the most part of WCW, for the demise of WCW, for everything that we seen as they jumped on a roller coaster and ended up in the WWE parking lot, it was a lot of that creative control. And one good thing is, remember, nobody gets creative control no more. Why? Because of this. So you know that part of it's true.
Well, yeah, no, I agree with that. I do, but there is some people out there that still have their own creative control, though. So you get muted for that one, all right? Clark Connor's New Japan deals.
Allegedly.
Clark Connor's New Japan deal is coming up soon, and evaluating all of his options. New Japan is hopeful they can retain him. Do you guys think New Japan keeps him, or does he go back to come over to the Western Hemisphere? We'll start with Ultimate One because he's shaking his head no.
Listen, at the end of Bullet Club is over. David Finlay, his contract is over. Clark Connor's contract is over. Julian Manoli's contract is over. Jack Kessner contract is over after this month.
Yep.
Bullet Club is done. And so most likely you're going to see David Finlay and Clark Connors and Julian Maloney go to AEW. Ooh. Where do they fit in that whole roster? I don't know. Maybe they'll recreate Bullet Club Gold. Who knows? That could be a possibility because Gabe Kidd is already in AEW.
Yep.
So I don't think he's staying because the simple fact that you got guys like David Finlay and Julian Maloney, you push them and you almost giving them the play of food in their hand, and you just knock it off.
Yep.
And then they're back of the line. So I can see them. They're gone. They're gone. I think after Wrestle Kingdom, they're gone.
Mob, you're up.
I know New Japan's gonna probably put efforts to try to keep these guys. I would prefer some type of dual contract situation here, but I believe if I have to bet my bottom dollar, all three of them walk out the door, and I believe they all end up in AEW. I mean, there's probably gonna be offers from a few other companies, but I believe that they all go where inevitably most people see them going. So I think this is a no-brainer for AEW. I also think that a lot of people hate the combination, but with them signed to AEW, New Japan can still use them.
Yep, it works. That's true. Carlos?
I don't think Tony Khan wants them. I mean, I'm being honest. I think if he wanted those guys, they would have been used on television more. I think he stays. I would love to see a dual contract though. Again, I'm all about wrestlers getting clean. I like to see them get healthy contracts. But I think if anything, maybe TNA makes a move for him. But if I was him, I'd stay in New Japan.
All right.
I think he should. Just again, I respect them weighing their options, but I think he should stay put.
Stampede,
He's
finish this up real quick.
a bigger star there.
All right. So these three gentlemen have dual contract written all over them, man. There is a story waiting there for them that they can't do in New Japan, but they can do in AEW, which is Jay White.
Yes,
Jay
yes.
White can't wrestle under New Japan banner because of that he had with Eddie Kingston. So if you can get these three guys, Drilla, Clark, and Dave, under a dual contract, you can run that storyline in AEW.
Yep,
It's a perfect invasion angle.
it is. Chad Gable is
Bullet Club versus Bang Bang Gang. Right.
Chad Gable returns to Raw on Monday. Do you guys think they have anything for him? Start with Mob.
Absolutely no. No, I don't believe they have any plans for him. But it'd be good to see him back out there. I think they probably have something, or if they do something, it probably has to do with a few other guys that pop up with masks. But I don't believe they have anything interesting for creative plans for him right now because they don't have interesting plans on their TV screen right now. So to think he got something good coming,
All right, Ultimate One, real quick. Do you think yes or no they got anything good planned for him?
They ain't got nothing. I mean, they ain't got no have no. What he was supposed to be the grand, whatever his name is, in the storyline. Now you got like three of them wearing the same mask, so they don't got nothing. He's gonna be in back of the line doing I don't know, catering maybe.
Stampede.
Do I think they have anything for him of significance?
Yeah.
No. Because I don't think they figured out what they want to do with this whole Grand Americano thing. Pair him up with Julius and Brutus, right? And go after those three in the masks.
Carlos?
But keep the comedy gimmick away. Then the next...
Carlos is muted for some reason.
Sabre Jr., and he's not. Right? He's that good.
That's what I was going to say. All right, Carlos, when you unmute, finish this up real fast.
We had a train going by, so I want to mute myself. Significant? No, but they'll do him and they'll do American Made versus the Grande Americanos. That will be significant.
Yeah, that's true. All right, and we're gonna go with the last one before I hit the buzzer. And this is the fun one for you guys. I'm gonna give you guys 1 minute, 30 seconds each on everybody, real fast. This is the Brock Lesnar guy. Says he's done with being in the front row. He's got other things coming. He's got a podcast coming. What do you guys think of the whole shebang of him putting his shirt down in the front row, thinking he's all that in a box of chocolate? Ultimate One. I'll start with you.
Well, the WWE has been putting his face in their shows, so why not just promote yourself? Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Kudos to him.
Mob, you're up.
Man, who the fuck is this guy?
Oh shit, that was funny.
Don't know him, don't care. Maybe I see a.
He's third row at AEW events. You'll see him in the crowd.
Oh man, that
Maybe
was funny.
Catch out his podcast.
Oh man. All right.
I don't know, man. Thing is, I don't know who he is to care about.
Carlos, we're gonna go with you, brother. You're next.
So I respect the hustle. So again, I know those tickets aren't cheap that he's buying. So hey, if he can make some money back by pimping himself out, and trying to do a podcast, doing OnlyFans, I don't get each their own, man. Try to make some of that money back because those tickets aren't cheap. I respect the hustle.
Stampede. Oh, you're up, Stampede.
It's time to move on.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's time to move on. I would say, it's 2000, just past 2025 or 2026. Move on from the Brock Lesnar guy name, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Right. There's all the content you want, my man. Because with a name like that, I will never ever fucking see it.
Exactly.
No interest in accounts like yours. I don't care. You never go to a show ever again.
And there's the buzzer, folks, and that's the now we're coming to the first elimination. And as you all can see, Stampede's at 31, Mob Miz is at 27. Carlos, with his take, just barely squeaked out at 26, and Ultimate One with 25. It was the only reason why Mob was in dead last until he said, "Who the fuck is this guy?" That guy, that's what made you go up. As soon as that happened,
You Mark, you're a Mark.
I am. As soon as he did it, I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. That one was hilarious. That made me die on live. Okay. Stampede, give us 30 seconds, man. Not Stampede, Ultimate One. I'm sorry. Give us 30 seconds. Thank you for coming in first
Take
off.
notes, guys.
Yeah. Round 2's coming up after we get Ultimate One situated. Go ahead, buddy. Oh. Oh, he just left. Hello. Okay, so we don't have Ultimate One anymore, and we're down a user. So we're gonna click that and hope that this still goes. All right. Oh,
Yeah,
it
you
is. Cool. All right. So, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. All right. So the second round is coming up, and we got Buddy Matthews. Give me 1 second, because I put all this stuff down. It's We got 6 minutes on the clock, and it starts now. Buddy Matthews came out on his Instagram and said, hey, I might not be doing, I'm not doing too well. Things are not doing great like he hoped it would. And, he's hoping to come back stronger. He can't control this, but he's hoping to come back stronger and better than ever. What do you guys think of this setback of numbness still in his ankles, all that other good jazz? What do you guys think about Buddy Matthews coming out saying, hey, I'm still hurt? We'll start with Carlos. Sorry. I keep forgetting I got to say that.
I mean, honestly, I'm grateful he's in a company that's not going to fire him while he's injured. Because if it was WWE, he might be getting released right now. So I'm just grateful that he's with AEW. He gets to recover at his own pace. I mean, I love Buddy Matthews. I think he's a star. He has that grit about him that I love to see him wrestle. I just hope he gets recovered. Hope he just gets recovery time and he comes back stronger than ever. Take your time, buddy. The roster's strong enough without you there. But I definitely want him back in AEW because he has a lot to offer.
Oh yeah, Stampede.
Amazing in-ring competitor. But to kind of echo what Carlos said, take your time, get back when you're ready. Don't rush it. You got a company there that's supporting you in doing that.
Oh yeah.
And you got a friend there that's waiting for you in Brody. That would be a very imposing tag team, and it would help his workload too.
Yep.
Right, so.
Mob.
Hey man, like they said, piggyback off that. Take your time. You're not gonna lose your job anytime soon.
Nope.
You also probably get more quality time with your wife while you're on the shelf. So it's kind of a win-win. And I think he has a bunch of different things he could do. He's been off TV so long, they could bring him back, new gimmick, singles wrestler. They could package it back up with Brody. They have a story there. But more importantly, I mean, nerve damage is no joke.
No.
So if you're having numbness and the nerves not healing right, take as much time as you need, because he might have to work around some numbness. So at that point, if it don't heal right, you might have to adjust his style.
Yep, I feel that. All right, and then we got the feud that finally came to an end after 6 long months. Priest and Black are not feuding anymore. All right, I wish we had Dr. Evil on here. Be like, right, what's up? This went way too long in my opinion. What do you guys think? Stampede, we'll start with you.
This is the definition of a meandering feud that went nowhere.
Yep.
Like just lost in the fucking desert, man. Like Mike and Saul.
Yeah.
Wandering around. I watched the match last night, and the match delivered. It was good, right? But I kept thinking to myself, Alistair went back for this. Like, what is he thinking, man? Like, did he whack his head in that steel cage with Edge like a bit too hard?
Yep. Hey, thank you for
He's
the follow.
He's better than what they presented him with.
Mob.
Terrible feud. Didn't like it. I think these two, had it been in a different setting, different company, probably could have tore the house down. I don't know what the hell that garbage choke slam push off of the ambulance was, but it damn sure wasn't an actual choke slam. And shout out to Mr. Black for taking his first bump in, like, I mean, seems like it's been like a decade at this point.
That was a
But
terrible
I
bump.
wasn't,
That
but
was a
at least
terrible
he
bump.
took one. But I wasn't into this feud, and I think they could have gave us a lot better, but the company chose not to.
Carlos.
Who's on the phone? Oh, yeah, that's Karrion Kross. He wants his gimmick back. I mean, that's the thing with this whole Aleister Black thing with Zelina. Oh, great! So you're running back. I think I saw this already. Oh yeah, with Scarlett and freaking Karrion. It's just bullshit. Way too long of a feud. You don't do a blow off match and bring Rhea in and have them fight them. Then you do another match. It's just like the whole booking of this was ass. Like I'm just like, why would you have them bring back the Tower Twins and then you run another match back? But it's just them again. They book for moments. We had the moment of the ambulance thing, so they'll get lots of clips and lots of views on that. But as far as wrestling logic, bullshit.
Yeah.
Total trash.
MJF says that there's an argument to be made that he's the most famous pro wrestler not signed to WWE. Carlos, you start this one out. What do you think?
It's true. Like Kurt Angle say. I mean, again, he's MJF. Of course, he's a mark for himself. Again, like going back to what I was saying about Bret Hart. Again, he's old school, man. He's a carny. He's working people, and again, he's in the biggest show on Netflix and the biggest free movie ever. So how can you say no? Again, just to listen to what he said. Not ever signed by WWE.
Yep.
So it's true. I think he made a good case for himself.
Yep. Stampede.
My scumbag.
Yeah, MJF is correct. Because I racked my brain trying to think, okay, is there anybody else? And there's not. Now, granted, WWE had a stranglehold on wrestling in North America for 20 plus years.
Yep.
So if someone was going to Hollywood, it had to have been through WWE.
Yep.
It wasn't going to be TNA.
No, it wasn't. No, you damn right. Mob, finish it out for us.
Man, it's hard to disagree with anything MJF got going on besides his hair transplant. But he's probably, I don't know.
But he's not foot tall anymore. It's going down. It's a good thing.
I don't know many wrestlers that got to MJF's level, and if there is one, I can't think of it off the top of my head that got to be a bigger star than MJF without ever actually going through the WWE product. So I'm gonna agree with MJF. I mean, I'm not the fan of MJF everybody else is, but I agree with this take that he threw up.
And there's the bell, folks. And I gotta really start paying attention to what my cheat sheet says. All right, so the elimination this round is Mob Miz, 44 points. Carlos, with his take, overtook you and almost overtook Stampede. So this final round is about to be amazing, folks. Oh my God, this is gonna be electric.
Can-Am connection. Here we go.
Oh, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna reset it. Mob, if you could give us the tell everybody what you want to say before you bounce out, and if you can, come back in, and I'll put you back on the stage when we finish up the show.
Absolutely. Well, put it like this. It's been a pleasure you having me. Shout out to Stampede. Shout out to Carlos. Shout out to Speb for putting this together. We appreciate everything you're doing. And I'll leave with a funny tidbit. MJF's account got hacked this week, and they may have potentially DM'd me trying to scare me out of some money. And when I responded, MJF had his account hacked. He laughed his ass off about it. But yeah, that's what happened my week. So you guys have a good show, and I'll make sure I can.
Be easy, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. This is the heavyweight challenge. Listen, the final round is best 2 out of 3. Remember, you only get 1 point per topic. All right, we got 4 minutes on the clock, so I'll give you 2 minutes, and then I'll say okay and switch over to the next person. Once I say okay and switch over, just stop talking, so that way the other person can go, and then we'll go over to the next round. Yeah, if we need the extra 2 minutes, I'll put it on the clock. All right, hold on, and that's out of Y, and we're gonna start that now. Tony Khan was asked about comments by Cody Rhodes where he was mentioned. Cody Rhodes mentioned that he felt disrespected in AEW. Tony Khan basically said he doesn't agree with that. He's like, he feels like, but he'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He feels like Cody's been saying a bunch of nice things about AEW. Do you guys think this was just Q101 Chicago just talking, or is there story behind this? Carlos, we'll start with you.
When I also know Tony Khan's media things, but he's so well trained in media. Like, he's not gonna. He's like Mr. America. He's like running for a pageant. He always gives a politically correct answers. He's not ever going to give any dirt. And Cody's the same way. So I mean, what else is he going to say? I think there's an NDA between these guys. Again, for Cody to go back. I look forward to one day getting all the story with this, but I don't think we ever will. But I mean, I would expect nothing less from these guys. They're both professionals. Cody is totally drinking the WWE Kool-Aid now, so I'm not surprised that he would take a little shot at AEW. But again, I don't agree with it. I think Cody was his own kind of enemy there. He just didn't like that he lost power, and stuff like that. So it is what it is. I mean, I'm not going to read too much into it.
Yeah, I feel that. All right, Stampede.
The battle of the space elite. Here we are.
You can't.
So Cody, every time this guy speaks, right, whether it's on TV or in these things, like, I lose less and less interest in him.
Yeah.
Right. Him being disrespected in AEW, maybe he should have read the fucking room, right? And not, tried to run a WWE style character for a bunch of people that just wanted to get away from WWE style characters.
Nope.
That's what he did. Because I remember watching that on TV. It's like, what am I watching? I want to get away from this shit. And here it is.
Yep. No, I get that.
And I think Cody overvalues what he is as far as an in-ring and a character.
Yeah.
He works great where he's at, but that was never going to fly where he was. So, is what it is. But, I think Cody at the times, he just talks too much.
Well, you know what? I do like that because you are right. Cody should have known what he signed up for. He was doing the whole indie scene, like the whole WWE thing. It was weird. I give you that point because I like that. So yeah, you wore that round. You wore that slide. Last ride is now. We're only a few short hours away, folks, from Hiroshi Tanahashi retiring from pro wrestling. The John Cena of New Japan. Carlos, we're going to start with you again. What do you think about this match, and how do you think it's going to go down?
Oh, I mean, it's going to be a fun match. Again, these guys have such history together. I'm really glad, again, just seeing a true partnership with Tony Khan, with New Japan Pro Wrestling, letting two of his bigger stars go over there and work this show. Again, I just for the love of professional wrestling, I'm really happy to see this. Yes. Definitely Okada's going to go over, but I hope we get new Okada. I hope we get an Okada who kind of goes at half speed, flipping people off. I just want him to totally piss off that New Japan crowd and just get booed out of the building, Yes. And I definitely think Okada's winning. But then thank you, Tanahashi. Again, I think this tour has been great. Everyone will say Cena because the W is a popular thing, but please respect this man. If you never watched New Japan, give this show a view because he's done a lot for professional wrestling and he deserves that respect.
Stampede?
Hiroshi Tanahashi is in my top 10 of all time.
Yep.
Absolute legend, and you nailed it. He's the John Cena of New Japan Pro Wrestling. 6 of his top 10 matches all time are against the gentleman he's facing this evening, it's Kazuchika Okada. I'm very, very much looking forward to this, and at the same time, I'm not, because I know this is it. I'm not going to see him in the ring again. So, a lot of excitement going into this, and kind of sad, because this is it, right? But amazing last year. The guy had almost 150 matches at almost 50 years old and no knees. So, well, just an absolute legend.
All right, we're gonna have to go in sudden death because I know that was emotional for you, but I love Carlos' take on that one, so he gets the point. Carlos got the point on that one. We're going sudden death. Jeff Jarrett on WWE. Okay. Jeff Jarrett's decision. Jeff Jarrett says WWE is not answering to its fans. It answers to Wall Street. Do you agree with this? Yes or no? We'll start with Stampede.
Oh, 100%, man. Like Paul looks like he's running around with a chicken with his fucking head cut off sometimes. It's like there's no or very little coherency as to what he puts out week to week, month to month. His continuity is complete fucking ass. One of the first people, if not the first person he fired when he got the job, was Jeff. Yep. The guy has 2+ decades in the business, and you couldn't find anything for him to do.
Exactly.
Paul is about one of the most overrated bookers and creative people I've seen in 45 years.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
I agree with Jeff.
Carlos?
Oh, he's totally right. I mean, they answer to the dollar, and the thing is, like I always say, take your WWE amnesia pill, guys. We got to forget the story that they were booked in the last 6 months because they just threw it in the trash. Like the whole Roman Reigns and Jey Uso thing. Oh, we're not going to do that anymore because we want Roman and Cody again. So now the Usos are tag champions. Yay, everybody clap. It's like he's right. They don't book for the fans, and then the thing is, the fans are so brainwashed. Like the core. Like if they get little nuggets, they're happy with that. And there's no continuity. It's just about moments. They've done a brilliant job of marketing, where people just go there because okay, I want to yeet, I want to say yeah, I want to boo this person. Okay, I did my live event checklist. I'm happy without any good matches or any good storylines.
Exactly.
So it's definitely about the dollar. It's about a guy trying to keep his job because he knows that he's going to lose it anytime.
Man, this is tough. I like both of these. Oh man. All right, listen. Oh man, I like both these. Damn. I don't know, man.
Connection don't fuck around, man.
Yeah.
I know, man. This is a good one. All right, I'm going to have to go with Estrada on this one, man. Estrada's more, he got the win. He's going to get his 1 minute FaceTime right here. Estrada, you go get your 1 minute up on there. Congratulations.
Ready to start?
Go ahead, brother.
All right. Well, I'm sure like mine's gonna be the kind of the same with Stampede. I mean, I just wanted to really encourage people to watch New Japan's, Wrestle Kingdom 20 again. But even if you're not a fan of New Japan, like just sometimes it's about respecting what somebody's done for the business. Tanahashi gave his knee to this business again, like he is the John Cena of New Japan. Like again, and I really encourage you. You can watch this for $10. Like go give New Japan $10. Watch this, enjoy it for a month. Again, respect the legend who's given a lot to this business and deserves his flowers. And just also use this as a time to reset. Give companies a new chance. I promise you, if you only have 4 hours for wrestling a week because you're on a time budget, you could skip WWE for a week, watch the highlights, and you won't miss anything. Yes. Don't be afraid to go out and try new companies and give other companies a chance.
Oh man, that was nice. I liked it. And you did that in 1 minute too. What's up? Yo, I've never seen someone do that in 1 minute that.
We don't fuck around. Again, we're professionals.
I like that.
It's our first radio.
Oh, it's all good. You're on Twitch, man. It's not YouTube rules, You can say, as long as you don't show nudity, we're good. Or use racial slurs. Like just, because Blanco, immediately banned as soon as, everybody knows what I'm talking about. All right, well, no, hey, everybody, thank you for joining in episode 1. Stampede, thank you. Carlos, thank you. I'm about to go get the rest of these guys in here real quick because they need to be thanked as well. Come on. Go, computer, being slow. We'll get rid of that. Where's he at? I only see one person. I guess he left. I was going to say thank you to Ultimate One for filling in. Thank you to Mob Squad over here. Meet us tomorrow for sure at 10 in the morning for Good Morning IWC right here on Twitch. And next Saturday, these guys again over here. I want to see if Carlos can win 2 weeks in a row, folks. 2 weeks in a row. I want to see if this happens. All right?
Carlos killed it on the hook, man.
We're going to be...
Good 1 minute.
We're going to use this right here because it went a lot smoother. I'll fiddle around and make it look better.
Way smoother, yeah.
Yeah, that way I don't have to waste another. I'm sorry for wasting y'all's time on that. But I'm going to hit the buzzer one more time. Oh. And there's the show, folks. Tune in next week, 3 p.m. Peace.